Hi, my name's Paula.
Hello, my name is Nicole Johnson.
Hey, my name is Cy Williams.
I am extrusion supervisor. I've been working at Hedro for about 10 years now. The reason I like working at Hedro is for the challenges and the opportunities to step up. I first started off in packing, and I was able to move myself up within the first 5 years. I believe it's a great place to work at.
I've been working here since 2011. I really like working for this company here. The department I work in here is die repair. I've been a die corrector for like maybe 4.5 years. I love it. I love the people. When we work here, we work safe. We work together as a unit.
I work here at Hedro approximately 4 months now. I am the plant machinist. Everybody I work with is fantastic. Total mutual respect with all the employees around here. A lot of people are 45-year employees, so to have a company with that many people that are 20, 30, and 40 years, they have to be doing something right.
Starting the first bank in South Dakota was the easy part, earning the confidence of local farmers, helping families account for their dreams, and securing the future for countless businesses took us a little longer. We owe it to the hard workers, big dreamers, and forward thinkers out there. Thank you for making South Dakota a great place to call home.
Visiting the Yankton area? Then stop at the premier outfitter for the shooting sports, Dakota Archery and Outdoor Sports. If you use it to hunt, you'll find it and more at Dakota Archery. Their store features archery equipment and guns from the leading manufacturers, plus all the gear you need to go with it. Clothing, boots, bags, caps, gloves, ammo, arrows, and more.
Open every night till 8. Dakota Archery and Outdoor Sports, East Highway 50, Yankton, South Dakota.
For over 100 years, DeSmit Farm Mutual has been South Dakota's insurance company, providing farm, home, and auto insurance. Families, farmers, and ranchers look to us during good times and bad because of our commitment to our communities, neighbors, and rural lifestyle. While we utilize the most advanced technology, provide the most progressive insurance policies, and offer bundle packages that save you money, DeSmit hasn't forgotten that the most important job is protecting what's important to you. Go online to DeSmitFarmMutual.com to find an agent near you. DeSmit Farm Mutual Insurance, serving South Dakota from South Dakota.
Is proud to have been part of the Yankton community since its start in 2000.
One of the things I love most is that they believe in promoting from within. I've been given many opportunities to advance.
Tuxedo has an extensive variety of benefits available to their employees.
The work environment at Tuxedo is extremely positive.
We are looking for you to join our production team. Visit www.tuxedo.com/careers to apply.
SureCo is the largest manufacturer of quality tarp and containment systems. With a corporate office in Yankton and 9 service centers, we will meet your tarping and containment needs. Gear up for harvest with our Smart Trailer line. SureCo's Smart Trailer electric accessories help you do the job faster, easier, and safer with increased productivity. When you need to be sure, make it SureCo.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
This is the 2023 South Dakota American Legion Baseball State Tournament on KYNT and KYN-TV. This coverage is brought to you by Dakota Archery and Outdoor Sports, Sherco, the Smith Farm Mutual Insurance, Hedro, First Dakota National Bank, Olson's Pest Technicians, Truxedo, and Yankton Thrive. Now let's go live to Riverside Field in Yankton.
And here we go. We are live from the beautiful River City in Yankton, South Dakota. I'm Tel Tanner here, getting ready for a beautiful Wednesday. Wait, what day is it? It is day 2 of the state tournament, and that's all I know and that's all I care about, because we're having a great time here at KYN-TV, calling baseball, watching baseball, and drinking a lot of water, because man, it is hot. 98 degrees right at the moment as we are getting rolling here for game 3 today. 98 degrees in Yankton in the River City. We had a high today of 100. I don't think we're going to hit that, as it is 4:45 in the afternoon. 5 p.m. start time for this particular game, which is going to be between Sioux Falls East Post 15 and Brookings Post 74. This is going to be a fun one. First off, it's the matchup between the number 1 seed and the number 4 seed. 1 and 4 coming into this one in Sioux Falls East and Brookings. Both of them won their qualifying round matchup. Both of them were able to get into this state tournament. Brookings defeated Rapid City Post 22 5-4 in their first game to continue on in the winners bracket. Sioux Falls East Post 15 defeated Harrisburg Maroon Post 45, who was just eliminated by Post 22 out of Rapid City earlier today. They won that game 7-2 to advance to this game. Sioux Falls East and Brookings set to take the stage in an elimination, no, not an elimination game. This is still winner's bracket, so both of these teams can still win and still make their way back, but it's still a lot on the line in the 2023 South Dakota American Legion State Class A baseball tournament. I'm Tel Tanner here with KYN-TV and a 98-degree day. We'll take a break, come back, talk about the weather, talk about its impact on this one a little bit farther here in a couple minutes. My name is Tel Tanner. This is KYN-TV, and it's the 2023 South Dakota American Legion State Tournament on KYN-TV.
Visiting the Yankton area? Then stop at the premier outfitter for the shooting sports, Dakota Archery and Outdoor Sports. If you use it to hunt, you'll find it and more at Dakota Archery. Their store features archery equipment and guns from the leading manufacturers, plus all the gear you need to go with it. Clothing, boots, bags, caps, gloves, ammo, arrows, and more.
Open every night till 8. Dakota Archery and Outdoor Sports, East Highway 50, Yankton, South Dakota.
For over 100 years, DeSmit Farm Mutual has been South Dakota's insurance company, providing farm, home, and auto insurance. Families, farmers, and ranchers look to us during good times and bad because of our commitment to our communities, neighbors, and rural lifestyle. While we utilize the most advanced technology, provide the most progressive insurance policies, and offer bundle packages that save you money, DeSmit hasn't forgotten that the most important job is protecting what's important to you. Go online to DeSmitFarmMutual.com to find an agent near you. DeSmit Farm Mutual Insurance, serving South Dakota from South Dakota.
Know what happens when you keep your hard-earned assets at First Dakota National Bank? You can rest assured that your accounts are protected to the maximum allowed by the FDIC, and those funds stay local. Businesses and organizations are positively impacted. The whole community benefits. You can invest your resources just about anywhere today, but if you can keep them safe, earn a good return, and benefit your local community, why invest anywhere else? First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
When you were younger, what did you dream of doing for a living?
Was it to be an engineer, a machinist? How about a mechanic?
Maybe work for a worldwide company. Well, we can make your dream a reality right here in Yankton.
You're a click away with Hedro Extruded Solutions. Hedro is in 40 countries, with Yankton being the second largest in the U.S. with a family of 420 employees.
Take the leap to become a part of our family today.
Where opportunities begin at your fingertips. Go to jobs.hedro.com.
We are aluminum.
Olson Pest Technicians is a family-owned business since 1966. And with over 50 years of pest management, they understand your issues, and their well-trained team will help you solve your pest problems. Issues with cockroaches, ants, bedbugs, bats, termites, spiders, rats, mice, or other creepy crawling pests? Give your home a fresh start and use the proven method of fumigation to take care of your pest problem. Olson's Pest Technicians will thoroughly get rid of pests so you can rest easy again. Call Olson Pest today, 800-KILL-BUG. That's 1-800-KILBUGS.
Sureco is the largest manufacturer of quality tarp and containment systems in North America. With a corporate office in Yankton, South Dakota, 9 service centers, dozens of equipment manufacturers, and hundreds of dealers, we will meet your tarping and containment needs. Gear up for harvest with our Smart Trailer line. Sureco's Smart Trailer electric accessories help you do the job faster, easier, and safer with increased productivity. Open your tarp, swing your auger into place, and open your trailer hopper from a single remote. When you need to be sure, make it Sureco.
Back here on the pregame show, I'm Tel Tanner for KYNTV. First Dakota National Bank brings you our pregame show. They are built on trust, and trust takes time. First Dakota has proudly supported the dreams and banking needs of their customers for 150 years. They offer personal, business, and ag banking solutions for every stage of your journey, plus a friendly team of professional bankers ready to put you first. My name is Tel Tanner on KYNTV. We've got Sioux Falls East and Brookings set to take the stage here as we are getting ready for a Class A state playoff matchup, and it's going to be a hot one today. 98 degrees, we talked about that, and we're going to talk about the last couple of games leading up to this one so far in this tournament. 98 degrees in Yankton as we are getting ready to start this one. First off, as we go back to game one, Sioux Falls East defeated Harrisburg Maroon once again, 7-2 to advance in the winners bracket. Brookings post 74 defeated Rapid City post 22 5-4 in a wild game yesterday. Brookings now faces Sioux Falls East. Harrisburg Gold post 45 6-2 victory over Aberdeen post 24. And they will take on Yankton a little later. That'll be our second game up this evening. Bryce Ladwig and Braden Butler will keep you company for that one. Yankton defeated Renner 7-1 last night. Takes us to today's action. Aberdeen and Renner ended up playing. Renner was able to win that one. Rapid City post 22 defeated Harrisburg, which means Aberdeen and Harrisburg Maroon are both eliminated from the state tournament. Renner and Rapid City move forward in the elimination bracket. Sioux Falls East, Brookings, Harrisburg Gold, and Yankton all still undefeated as we have a coaches meeting down at home plate getting ready for this one and what is going to be for sure a fun matchup. This is KYN-TV. Once again, our game brought to you today by Yankton Thrive. There is a thriving business economy here in the Yankton area. Your one source and resource for all businesses, from retail to manufacturing, is Yankton Thrive. For more info, go to yanktonsd.com. Thank another one of our broadcaster partners, DeSmit Farm Mutual Insurance, serving South Dakota from South Dakota. Let's go ahead and take a final break here. Come back on the pregame show from First Dakota National Bank. We've got the starting lineups and the national anthem both around the corner. My name is Tel Tanner for the 2023 South Dakota American Legion State Tournament on KYN-TV in Yankton.
If you're a visitor to the Yankton area, maybe camping at the lake or fishing on the river, we welcome you. I'm Nancy Winandy, CEO of Yankton Thrive. And if you want to know what's going on around Yankton while you're here, search out the new visityanktonsd.com website. It features everything from shopping, dining, lodging, area attractions, recreational opportunities, and upcoming events. Visiting the Yankton area? Then go online to visityanktonsd.com for the information you need.
Olson Pest Technicians is a family-owned business since 1966. And with over 50 years of pest management, they understand your issues, and their well-trained team will help you solve your pest problems. Issues with cockroaches, ants, bedbugs, bats, termites, spiders, rats, mice, or other creepy crawling pests? Give your home a fresh start and use the proven method of fumigation to take care of your pest problem. Olson's Pest Technicians will thoroughly get rid of pests so you can rest easy again. Call Olson Pest today, 800-KILL-BUG. That's 1-800-KILBUGS.
All right, we are back here in Yankton Riverside Field. We are getting ready to get underway in this one. I'm going to go ahead and give it away to the PA announcer here in Yankton, Tyler Merriam, as he is going to walk us through the starting lineups and the national anthem here in Yankton. I'll be back in a couple minutes for the first pitch of Sioux Falls East and Brookings.
At this time, we will introduce the starting lineups for each team, beginning with the visiting Bandits of Brookings Post 74. Leading off and playing right field, number 9, Owen Schneider. Batting second, the pitcher, number 12, Brett Kershaw. Batting third, shortstop, number 2, Parker Winghart. The cleanup batter, first baseman, number 8, Justin Koffel. Batting fifth, second baseman, number 11, Zach Struck. Hitting sixth, third baseman, number 14, Nathan Lease. Batting seventh, the catcher, number 5, Nolan Miles. Batting eighth, center fielder, number 3, Austin Clark. Batting ninth, the left fielder, number 1, Tate Helmholtz. And the rest of the Bandits with assistant coaches Alec Johnson and Carter Gordon, and the head coach of Brookings Post 74, Carter Roach. Now we introduce the home team, Sioux Falls Post 15 East. Leading off, center fielder, number 8, Jack Smith. Batting second for shortstop, number 11, Sawyer Tolk. Batting third, second baseman, number 2, Miles Reese. The cleanup batter, right fielder, number 9, Andrew Lovich. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 6, Tristan Fitzsimmons. Batting sixth, left fielder, number 4, Dylan Ribbentrop. Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 12, Sawyer Mint. Batting eighth, third baseman, number 1, Lincoln Vasgard. Batting ninth, the catcher, number 21, Braden Olson. The starting pitcher, number 3, Tate Schaefer. And the rest of Sioux Falls East, with assistants Ian Powell, Brady Christoffels, and Jake Barkema, and the head coach of Sioux Falls East, Dan Hughes. Our 3 umpires for tonight's winners bracket game. Behind the plate, Terry Lundeen. At first base, Brian Letham. And at third base, Steve Creer. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you all please rise and remove your hats. We will have the performance of our national anthem to be followed by the reading of the American Legion Code of Sportsmanship. And to sing our Star Spangled Banner, Bella Kerner.
And bright stars through the perilous
Beautiful rendition of the national anthem, and we are ready to get underway. Let's go ahead and take a quick break here in KYN-TV. Come back with the first pitch in a couple of minutes.
Visiting the Yankton area? Then stop at the premier outfitter for the shooting sports, Dakota Archery and Outdoor Sports. If you use it to hunt, you'll find it and more at Dakota Archery. Their store features archery equipment and guns from the leading manufacturers, plus all the gear you need to go with it. Clothing, boots, bags, caps, gloves, ammo, arrows, and more.
Open every night till 8. Dakota Archery and Outdoor Sports, East Highway 50, Yankton, South Dakota.
For over 100 years, DeSmit Farm Mutual has been South Dakota's insurance company, providing farm, home, and auto insurance. Families, farmers, and ranchers look to us during good times and bad because of our commitment to our communities, neighbors, and rural lifestyle. While we utilize the most advanced technology, provide the most progressive insurance policies, and offer bundle packages that save you money, DeSmit hasn't forgotten that the most important job is protecting what's important to you. Go online to DeSmitFarmMutual.com to find an agent near you. DeSmit Farm Mutual Insurance, serving South Dakota from South Dakota.
Know what happens when you keep your hard-earned assets at First Dakota National Bank? You can rest assured that your accounts are protected to the maximum allowed by the FDIC, and those funds stay local. Businesses and organizations are positively impacted. The whole community benefits. You can invest your resources just about anywhere today, but if you can keep them safe, earn a good return, and benefit your local community, why invest anywhere else? First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC. Know what happens when you keep your hard-earned assets at First Dakota National Bank? You can rest assured that your accounts are protected to the maximum allowed by the FDIC, and those funds stay local. Businesses and organizations are positively impacted. The whole community benefits. You can invest your resources just about anywhere today, but if you can keep them safe, earn a good return, and benefit your local community, why invest anywhere else? First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
When you were younger, what did you dream of doing for a living?
Was it to be an engineer, a machinist? How about a mechanic?
Maybe work for a worldwide company. Well, we can make your dream a reality right here in Yankton.
You're a click away with Hydro Extruded Solutions. Hydro is in 40 countries, with Yankton being the second largest in the U.S. with a family of 420 employees.
Take the leap to become a part of our family today.
Where opportunities begin at your fingertips. Go to jobs.hydro.com.
We are aluminum.
Well, back here on the pregame show, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. Great banking is built on trust, and trust takes time. First Dakota has proudly supported the dreams and banking needs of their customers. For 150 years, they offer personal, business, and ag banking solutions for every stage of your journey, plus a friendly team of professional bankers ready to put you first. Go ahead and go through the new start times for tomorrow's games. As we have talked about throughout this pregame show, it's hot. It's really hot. It is 98 degrees right at the moment. And remember, here in Yankton, we play on turf. We got field turf down there in the infield. And that makes it an extra 10 degrees hotter at least. We talk to football coaches, and they swear it's another 50. You know what I mean? But another 10 degrees up, and that means it is well over 100 degrees down on that field. And it gets dangerous. It gets hot, and it affects play for the players. So, to combat that, they're going to play different times to hopefully avoid the hottest times of the day, right around noon, 1, 2, 3. So, the first game will start at 10 a.m. instead of right at noon. Renner will play the loser of this game between Sioux Falls East and Brookings at 10 a.m. And then we take a long break. 5 p.m. is the next start time. Rapid City Post 22 will play the loser of Harrisburg Gold and Yankton, which is the next game up tonight at 5 p.m. And then 7:30 p.m., the winner's bracket between Sioux Falls East, Brookings, Harrisburg Gold, and Yankton. We are ready to get underway here for the first pitch in just a second. Tate Schaefer once again on the mound for Sioux Falls East. For Brookings, Owen Schneider going to be leading off here today. Owen Schneider takes the first pitch. Outside, ball 1. Owen Schneider a .350 batting average, and a .470 on-base percentage. Leading off Brookings today, swing and miss, strike one. 1-1 count here. This one knocked straight to short. Throw over to first is going to be in time. Out number one and ground out to short. I'll bring up Brett Hershoff. Hershoff, a .362 batting average, .448 on base percentage this season for Brookings. Pitch from Schaefer, outside again. Left him low and outside on both the first pitches of his first two at-bats. Second pitch from Schaefer, foul ball off the bat. Schaefer has started 8 games, has 5 wins and 4 losses on the resume this season, has only 19 runs allowed. Hit to second, throw over to first, out number 2. The Sioux Falls East infield getting some work in inning number 1. Had a ground out to short and a ground out to second. Bring up Parker Wingert, batting third in the lineup. The shortstop for this program. This one outside again. We got a left-handed batter this time. Wingert, a .344 batting average. Has 44 hits on the season. That is second on the team. As a strike comes in from Schaefer. 1-1 count. Early in this ball game, no score. We're in the top of the first inning, 2 down, in a 1-1 count. Next one outside from Schaefer, 2-1. Two-one pitch. Make it a 2-2 after a foul ball goes back into the net. Parker Wingert, left-handed batter, seeing his first look in the batter's box today in this heat. Once again, 98 degrees as the first pitch flew. Another foul ball comes off the bat, and we're reset. Number 2 batting, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Pitch from Schaefer. Foul ball again. Count will remain at 2-2. Once again, throughout all of this state tournament action, you can find all of the action for every team right here on KYN TV. The 2-2 count. Low this time. Catcher's able to block it and track it down. Ball 3. We got a full count. Wingert stayed alive, swinging at a couple of balls, hitting him foul. Now a full count pitch. Foul ball again. Wingert's at bat will continue with 2 down in the inning. Sioux Falls East, the number 1 overall seed coming into this tournament, facing Brookings, the 4 seed. And he walked him. That one low near his feet. So first walk of the day comes from the 3rd batter faced. Parker Wingert will advance to first. Or did that hit him in the ankle? I'm being told it may have hit him in the ankle by my cameraman here. Either way, right down there, it would have been a ball either way. So no matter what, man advances to first. Still no hits. Top of the first as another strike is taken. Justin Koffel at the plate. Goes into the scorebook as a walk. 1-1 count. This one down the middle, got him on the breaking ball. A 1-2 count now for Justin Koffel. Koffel down in the count with a man on first base. Top of the first inning here on KYN TV. Braden Butler running camera for us today. Bryce Ladwig switching between cameras and overseeing this broadcast. Skied shot out into center. Shortstop getting underneath it, and that'll do it for the inning. One left on base and no runs, no hits. This is KYN TV. I'm Tel Tanner. Let's go ahead and take a break. We'll come back in a couple of minutes. Once again, thanks to the broadcast booth up here, all sponsored by the Fairfield Inn. The 2023 State Tournament broadcast booth, sponsored by the Fairfield Inn, Yankton's newest and nicest hotel, now open at 21st and Broadway. Also shout out Trevin Reichlich for being our runner today, checking our outfield camera, which is just beautiful, and we love using it. Let's go ahead and take a break here in KYN TV. Come back in about a minute for the bottom of the first.
Olson Pest Technicians is a family-owned business since 1966, and with over 50 years of pest management, they understand your issues, and their well-trained team will help you solve your pest problems. Issues with cockroaches, ants, bedbugs, bats, termites, spiders, rats, mice, or other creepy crawling pests? Give your home a fresh start and use the proven method of fumigation to take care of your pest problem. Olson's Pest Technicians will thoroughly get rid of pests so you can rest easy again. Call Olson Pest today, 800-KILL-BUG. That's 1-800-KILBUGS.
We return to Yankton for the bottom of the first inning. No runs, no hits. One walk is all the action we saw in the top of the first. Justin Koffel flew out to short to end the inning. Owen Schneider had a ground out to short, and Breck Hershoff grounded out to fourth, or grounded out to second, position 4. Parker Winger was the man who got walked. Battled his way back into a full count pitch after being down 1-2 in the count. Was eventually left on base. Takes us now to the bottom of the first inning. First at bats for the Sioux Falls East Post 15 team that earned the #1 overall seed in this tournament. Jack Smith going to be the leadoff batter. Breck Hershoff on the mound, pitching for Brookings. Swing and a miss, strike one. First pitch strike delivered for Hershoff. Foul ball off the bat for an 0-2 count. Jack Smith in an early hole. Smith does have a .398 batting average with 51 hits on the season. Hershoff pitching his 39th inning here in inning #1 this season. Started 8 games, played 8 games, has 4 wins and 2 losses on the resume, with 32 hits, 29 runs allowed. I believe 33 strikeouts. 2-2 count. Jack Smith, no stranger to leading off, had a leadoff home run yesterday in the win. And has battled his way back into a full count here. Was down 0-2, now 3-2 the count. Full count pitch from Hershoff. Down the left field line, will it stay fair? No, it will not. Smith's gonna get another crack at this one. Hershoff, full count pitch, part 2. This one grounded right over the head of the pitcher, over to short, throw to first, not gonna be in time. Jack Smith able to get to first base, then he's gonna get a little bit more. Pitch, the throw goes wild, right past first base, and he'll stand on second. Jack Smith Good awareness there and good speed. Getting to first before the ball can get from short to first. Getting to second. Capitalizing on a wild ball. So the leadoff hitter, Jack Smith, who had a leadoff home run yesterday, was down 0-2 in the count, battled his way back into a full count, ends up standing on second base when it's all said and done. Another shot to short, grounder to short. They're going to have Jack Smith in the crossfire between second and third. They're going to tag him down. But it will mean one base taken by Sawyer Tolk. Tolk stepped up to the plate, hit that grounder to short. Smith will be out.
Tolk reaches on the fielder's choice. Smith retired 6-5
Tolk
at third. Now batting second base,
will have a
2,
single in the
Miles
books.
Reese.
Miles Reese now steps up to the plate for Sioux Falls East, batting third in the lineup. Reese a .391 batting average, and he's going to drill this one. High flying ball out into right field. Getting underneath it is center fielder. Clark brings that in. Out number 2 of the inning. One runner remains on first base. And we're going to get our first look at Andrew Glovich today.
Right fielder number 9, Andrew Glovich.
Andrew Glovich, the right fielder, .309 batting average and a .423 on base percentage. 38 hits on the year for Glovich. Ball one on the first pitch from Hershoff. Tolk's got a lead off first base. Hershoff looks over to check on him. Now Reddy's. Pitch right down the middle, got him on the fastball. 1-1 count. Glovich, the other guy who had a home run yesterday, in the box right now. 1-1 count with 2 down. High infield ball. Second is getting underneath it, and it will be caught. Struck brings that in to end the inning. So one left on base for both teams to end the first inning. No score after 1. Let's go ahead and take 60 seconds here on KYN-TV. Back in the River City for inning number 2 right after this.
Sureco is the largest manufacturer of quality tarp and containment systems in North America. With a corporate office in Yankton, South Dakota, 9 service centers, dozens of equipment manufacturers, and hundreds of dealers, we will meet your tarping and containment needs. Gear up for harvest with our Smart Trailer line. Sureco's Smart Trailer electric accessories help you do the job faster, easier, and safer with increased productivity. Open your tarp, swing your auger into place, and open your trailer hopper from a single remote. When you need to be sure, make it Sureco.
If you're a visitor to the Yankton area, maybe camping at the lake or fishing on the river, we welcome you. I'm Nancy Winandy, CEO of Yankton Thrive. And if you want to know what's going on around Yankton while you're here, search out the new visityanktonsd.com website. It features everything from shopping, dining, lodging, area attractions, recreational opportunities, and upcoming events. Visiting the Yankton area? Then go online to visityanktonsd.com for the information you need.
Well, we return to the River City. I'm Tel Tanner here in Yankton. Keeping things rolling on a Wednesday afternoon. We've got a few more days of this coming up. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, all will have baseball right here where you're watching now. It's going to be continuing to go, and the stakes are just going to continue to rise. Tomorrow, once again, there's going to be 3 games. Renner will play the loser of this game at 10 a.m. Rapid City, Post 22, will play the loser of Harrisburg Gold and Yankton, which is the next game up tonight. And then the winner of this game will face the winner of Harrisburg Gold and Yankton tomorrow night at 7:30. That's your upcoming schedule. All games on KYN-TV. First pitch ball to start this next inning. Tate Schaefer once again on the mound for Sioux Falls East today. Getting the start in this ball game. Ball in the next one as well. 2-0 count for Zach Struck, the man who hit the walk-off single to end the game yesterday against Post 22. And what a wild ending to that game it was. .30 count now. 3 balls in a row thrown from Schaefer, trying to get back in the strike column here, and hits it right on the Right on the money, right down the middle on the fastball. 3-1 count. Leadoff batter of the second inning. Swing and miss, strike 2. Schaefer makes it a full count. Struck here in the second. Walked. Ball 4. He'll advance to first base.
Base on ball brings up number 14, third baseman Nathan Lease.
Nathan Lease now steps up to the plate. First pitch ball once again. Lease, a .322 batting average, 37 hits on the year. 1-0 count with a man on first. Throw over to first base, not going to be in time. Throw led the first baseman just a little bit off the bag to his left. Allowed the Brookings player to jump back on the base. 2-0 count. Top of the second inning, foul ball off the bat, going back towards the parking lot. Two-one count. Foul ball again. 2-2. Schaefer on the mound for Sioux Falls East here in this game. 2 for both these two teams. Once again, 31 innings pitched for this young man. 8 starts, 5 wins. Has allowed only 19 hits and 8 runs on the season. He's a .447 ERA. Throw back to first base, trying to get him in time, not quite there. Ended up being off balance, trying to make the tag, fell back on him. Good, everybody's happy. Knows it wasn't intentional, but the man is safe on first. We got a full count pitch incoming. Nathan Lease, third baseman, drills this one out to right field. That's going to be a base hit. Hits himself a nice little single, advance the runner from first to second. Lease gets a bag, and now 2 are on base with no outs in the inning. Quick mound visit from the catcher. Braden Olson behind home plate today, having a word with Schaefer. As we return to action. 98 degrees once again, the temperature as we start this game. Nolan Miles now steps up to the plate. Miles with no outs and 2 men on base and a prime opportunity to get some runs on the board. Throws one up high in the air, gonna go foul, but can anybody get a hold of this? No, that bounced just inside the line. That's a fair ball, and they're gonna get somebody at second. Nathan Lease, man who just hit the single to right, will be out at second base after a great recovery by the Sioux Falls East defense after letting that ball fall. Just a foot inside that right field line. A base hit for Nolan Miles, and now runners are at the corners. 1 out on the board.
Number 3, center fielder Austin Clark.
Austin Clark in the batter's box. Right-handed batter with runners at the corners. Struck is 90 feet away from putting the first run on the board here in the second inning. Scoreless so far between Sioux Falls East and Brookings. Game 2 for both of these programs on day 2, the 2023 South Dakota American Legion Baseball State Tournament. Strike 1 thrown from Schaefer. It's a 1-1 count with 1 down in the inning. Clark, a .324 on base percentage. Has 7 hits on the year. Getting an opportunity, batting 8th in the lineup. Gonna bunt down the right field line, and it's a sacrifice bunt, and he's even safe on first, and a run will score. You don't see it better than that. A bunt right down the right field line, outran it all the way, safe on first base in what was supposed to be a sacrifice play, and a run scores. Brookings takes the lead 1-0. Struck the man who gets home off a well-placed bunt from Austin Clark. Zach Struck was walked to start this inning, if you remember. Rounded the bases. Nathan Lease hit a single, which advanced him to second. Nolan Miles' single advanced him to third. And Austin Clark brings him home off a bunt. Nolan Miles will now stand on third base. Austin Clark will stand on first as we've got a mound visit for the head coach of Sioux Falls East. Coaching matchup today. Sioux Falls Post 15, Dan Hughes, the head coach of this program. Jake Barkema, the assistant coach. For Brookings, Carter Roach, the head coach. Carter Gordon and Alec Johnson also listed as assistants, according to their lineup card.
Now batting for Brookings, left fielder number 1, Tate Helmholtz.
With runners on the corners, we go to the bottom of the lineup. Tate Helmholtz in the box, a right-handed batter. 1 run has already scored this inning. Just a moment ago, he shows bunt again. Throw to second, runner goes. He's going to be safe, and a run will score at home. Stolen base. Led Sioux Falls East out of position, and Nolan Miles took advantage of it. Ran that 90 feet as soon as the ball left the catcher's hand. Second run of the inning will score. Only 1 down so far for Sioux Falls East. Brookings leads this game 2-0. Runner on second as a foul ball comes off the bat of Owen Schneider. Or Tate Helmholtz, excuse me, still up batting. Owen Schneider will be on deck. Austin Clark stands off second. 2-1 count with 1 down. 2-0 ball game. An eventful second inning so far. Schaefer, the pitcher, throws down the middle, strike 2. 2-2 count with 1 out in the inning. Runner on second, Tate Helmholtz, the 9th batter in the lineup, in the box. The 2-2 pitch, outside, blocked by the catcher. Ended up being a great block by the catcher, Olson. And another walk off a full count pitch. Tate Helmholtz will walk to first. That is the second walk of this inning. Zach Struck, who scored the first run, was walked to first to get there. Now, 1 mound visit has already been used by Sioux Falls East, so if I'm not mistaken, they do it again, they're going to have to pull their pitcher. A 1 count after a first pitch strike delivered from Schaefer. Bunt down the left field line will not stay fair. Runners will return to first and second. Helmholtz on first, Clark on second. This is Schneider, the leadoff batter of this ball game. Hit a leadoff home run yesterday. He's at the plate. Excuse me, Jack Smith at the plate. Oh, that's Schneider. And they're going to be safe at first. Excuse me, it was Smith who hit the home run. Schneider is now on first. Bases are loaded. Second inning.
The pitcher number 12, Brett Kershaw.
Kershaw. This is the pitcher batting. He's got bases loaded with only one down in the inning. 2 runs have already scored for Brookings, and he's looking for more. Foul ball off the bat. Tate Schaefer already at 48 pitches today. We're in the top of the second inning. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Got his second out. So 2 down in the inning. That'll bring back Peyton Winger. Parker Winghart. Ball 1 in the first pitch. Winger, the 1-0 count. Takes strike 1. Just caught the outside corner on that one. The 1-1. Outside. 2-1 count with bases loaded for Parker Winghart. Strike 2 delivered. Tate Schaefer now 1 strike away from getting out of this inning in a bases loaded situation. 2 runs have already scored for Brookings. Foul ball off the bat, going back towards the bullpen. Winger. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Number 2 at the plate. He'll take some time. It's a left-handed batter. 98 degrees in Yankton at 5:31 p.m. Day 2, the American Legion State Tournament. Some more time taken here. This is a big moment. 2-2 count with 2 down. Bases loaded. Winger returns to the box. Pitch from Schaefer. Foul ball. This game brought to you by Sherco, a proud supporter of the 2023 South Dakota American Legion Senior Baseball State Tournament. When you need to be sure, make it Sherco. Bases loaded. Clark on third. Humboldt on second. Schneider on first. This is Winger at the plate. Strike 3 delivered. Got him on the outside. Tate Schaefer gets out of a tough situation with the bases loaded. And we'll go to the bottom of the second for the Sioux Falls East Bats. This is KYN-TV. I'm Tel Tanner, back here in 60 seconds.
Visiting the Yankton area? Then stop at the premier outfitter for the shooting sports, Dakota Archery and Outdoor Sports. If you use it to hunt, you'll find it and more at Dakota Archery. Their store features archery equipment and guns from the leading manufacturers, plus all the gear you need to go with it. Clothing, boots, bags, caps, gloves, ammo, arrows, and more.
Open every night till 8. Dakota Archery and Outdoor Sports, East Highway 50, Yankton, South Dakota.
For over 100 years, DeSmit Farm Mutual has been South Dakota's insurance company, providing farm, home, and auto insurance. Families, farmers, and ranchers look to us during good times and bad because of our commitment to our communities, neighbors, and rural lifestyle. While we utilize the most advanced technology, provide the most progressive insurance policies, and offer bundle packages that save you money, DeSmit hasn't forgotten that the most important job is protecting what's important to you. Go online to DeSmitFarmMutual.com to find an agent near you. DeSmit Farm Mutual Insurance, serving South Dakota from South Dakota.
Back here in Yankton, I'm Tel Tanner for KYN-TV, sitting here in the Fairfield in a broadcast booth. Yankton's newest and nicest hotel is now open at 21st and Broadway. Man, I tell you, it is nice in our broadcast booth this summer. And new this summer, air conditioning. Some new technology has been introduced, and man, is it amazing. We are plumb comfortable up in this booth. Now, we do have to have the windows open for cameras, obviously, but still. First pitch, bottom of the second, goes foul. This is Tristan Fitzsimmons up at the plate. Once again, you talk about Sioux Falls East in their last at-bats. Jack Smith ended up with a single. He ended up in a 5-6 fielder's choice, ended up being caught. Sawyer Tolk ended up advancing to first, was eventually left on base. Miles Reese flew out to center. Glovich flew out to second, and that ended the inning. Tristan Fitzsimmons, now the leadoff batter in the bottom of the second, facing a 2-1 count after another ball delivered. Fitzsimmons, a .287 batting average. He's going to be caught at first here. No, it is in and out of the glove. Was caught off a one-hop over at third. Thrown over to first base in time, but in and out of the glove at first base. Koffel just couldn't quite get a glove on that ball. Keep it in the glove. That'll lead to a base hit for Tristan Fitzsimmons.
Left fielder number 4, Dylan Rippentrop.
Bring up Rippentrop now. Dylan Rippentrop hits this one straight to short. Possible double play incoming. Brookings gets it to go. A double play. A grounder to short right at the bag. Tag it quick and throw to first. And now all of a sudden, in what could have been 2 on base with no outs, we got 2 outs. And the bases are cleared. Great play for the defense of Brookings. They're able to get 2 runs on the board in the second inning. And now trying to shut the door on Sioux Falls East to do the same. Pitch from Hershoff, outside. Breck Hershoff on the mound for this Wednesday afternoon game. Grounder to third once again. Throw over to first base, and that will do it. 1-2-3 goes Sioux Falls East, and we've got a 2-0 ball game after 2. I'm Tel Tanner on KYN-TV, back for the third inning in 60 seconds.
Know what happens when you keep your hard-earned assets at First Dakota National Bank? You can rest assured that your accounts are protected to the maximum allowed by the FDIC, and those funds stay local. Businesses and organizations are positively impacted. The whole community benefits. You can invest your resources just about anywhere today, but if you can keep them safe, earn a good return, and benefit your local community, why invest anywhere else? First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
When you were younger, what did you dream of doing for a living?
Was it to be an engineer, a machinist? How about a mechanic?
Maybe work for a worldwide company. Well, we can make your dream a reality right here in Yankton.
You're a click away with Hydro Extruded Solutions. Hydro is in 40 countries, with Yankton being the second largest in the U.S. with a family of 420 employees.
Take the leap to become a part of our family today.
Where opportunities begin at your fingertips. Go to jobs.hydro.com.
We are aluminum.
Well, back here in Yankton after a 1-2-3 inning for Sioux Falls East, Tristan Fitzsimmons ended up hitting a single, got on first base. It was a grounder to third, beat the ball there. It went in and out of the glove of the first baseman, but he was money after that. A double play happened right after that as Dylan Rippentrop hit a grounder straight to short. They tagged second, tagged the base runner, and then got over to first as well. Just in time, a double play. After that, Sawyer Mint grounded out to third base.
First baseman number 8, Justin Koffel.
As we go back to the Brookings lineup now. Justin Koffel will be the leadoff batter this third inning. Koffel, last time we saw him was in the first inning. He was the only Brookings player to not play in the second inning. They went through 8 batters. He was on deck when the third out happened. A little bit of an update. Schaefer, the man on the mound for Sioux Falls East, if he throws 60 pitches today, as we have a high fly ball just into right field, second baseman's going to bring it in for 1 out in the inning. Once again, if Schaefer throws 60 pitches, which that was pitch number 58, he will be ineligible to play for the rest of this tournament. There are ineligible to pitch again for the rest of this tournament. So that'll be a rest days are required in this tournament. If you throw a specific number of pitches, you have a specific number of rest days, and his amount of rest days would take him through Saturday. So if Sioux Falls East were to make it to the championship game as he hits a batter here, this will be his last game pitching, and that was number 60.
The third baseman, number 14, Nathan Lease.
Nathan Lease now up to bat. Koffel, after being hit by a pitch, stands off first. A 1 count after the first pitch. Next one low. Catcher's going to track it down. 1-1 count. One count with 1 down. 2-0 ball game. Brookings leads. We're in the top of the third inning. One count with 1 out. Lease at the plate, struck, standing off first. He was hit by a pitch to get there again. 2-2 count. Tate Schaefer on the mound for Sioux Falls East. This one gonna go off the ground, off the legs of the pitcher and out toward right field. Second baseman gets a hold of it, but doesn't get it to first in time. Right off the bat, a grounder that hits the leg of the pitcher just threw everybody off in the infield because the direction of the ball was changed. Led to a base hit for Nathan Lease.
The catcher, number 5, Nolan Miles.
Nolan Miles, the catcher. Now back up to bat. Hit a single over to right field in his last at bat. 1-0 count so far. Throws this one over to right field as well. Will not stay fair. Miles ended up scoring a run last time he got on base. Now hits one to right field, and it will not be caught after a valiant effort over in right field by Glovich. Got a piece of it, but ran into the fence and lost it out of the glove after that. Those fences are new this year. Just put in for the Mount Marty University home games back in the beginning of April is when they first went up. Fences in front of the dugouts and the bullpen. Making everything safer as we've got a nice shot out to center field. Runs are gonna score off this one. Throw over to third, off target. And a double hit. Nolan Miles drills one out to right. And we got a 3-0 ball game and 2 others in scoring position. Brookings in full control of this one. We got another mound visit. Skumtonk with his infield. All right, we are back. Sorry about that. Had a little bit of a miscue up in the press box. Somebody kicked a power cord. It might have been me, but that is beside the point. We return after the mound visit in a 3-0 ball game. Runners on second and third once again. The at-bat. Will continue for Clark. Or Hembolt. Hembolt has runners on at second and third. Clark struck out. Hembolt, and is now walked to load the bases. So we got a bases loaded situation again. 2 down in the inning. Brookings has already scored 1 this inning, 3 in the ball game. Now have a prime chance to add more as they go back to the leadoff batter, Owen Schneider. Tay Hembolt now walked twice in his last 2 at-bats, by the way. Got a piece of that one back into the net. Strike 2. 0-2 count for Schneider. Got him looking. Lease on third, Miles on second, Hembolt on first. Schneider with an 0-2 count. Lets this one go, it's just inside. Ball 1. Tate Schaefer for Sioux Falls East on the mound. Winner of this game will play tomorrow evening, 7:30 p.m. as we've got a strikeout. 3 outs on the board. 3-0 is the score of the ball game. Let's take 60 seconds on a KYN TV. Keep things rolling for the 2023 South Dakota American Legion Baseball Tournament when we return.
If you're a visitor to the Yankton area, maybe camping at the lake or fishing on the river, we welcome you. I'm Nancy Winandy, CEO of Yankton Thrive. And if you want to know what's going on around Yankton while you're here, search out the new visityanktonsd.com website. It features everything from shopping, dining, lodging, area attractions, recreational opportunities, and upcoming events. Visiting the Yankton area? Then go online to visityanktonsd.com for the information you need.
Truxedo is proud to have been part of the Yankton community since its start in 2000.
One of the things I love most is that they believe in promoting from within. I've been given many opportunities to advance.
Truxedo has an extensive variety of benefits available to their employees.
The work environment at Truxedo is extremely positive.
We are looking for you to join our production team. Visit www.truxedo.com/careers to apply.
Back in Yankton, I'm Tel Tanner from KYN TV. Getting ready to roll for the bottom of the third inning, 3-0. Brookings leads over Sioux Falls East. This ball game so far. Sioux Falls East bats are incoming. Lincoln Vasgard going to be leading off the inning. Vasgard yet to see action yet today. Sioux Falls East went 1-2-3 in the second inning. Tristan Fitzsimmons did hit a single to get to first, but was caught on a double play after a grounder to short by Dylan Rippentrop, both of them out on the play. And then Sawyer Mint grounded out to third. That was the last time we saw the Sioux Falls East bats. Now down 3-0 in the bottom of the third. Sioux Falls East ready to take over again. Breck Hershoff for Brookings will be on the mound today. Hershoff has 8 starts and 4 wins on the resume. Currently sitting at 20 pitches. Got him swinging on a low ball, 0-2 count. Two count for Vasgard. This one high. 1-2. Well, strike 3, but dropped by the catcher. Got him at first. Bring up Braden Olson.
Catcher number 21, Braden Olson.
Olson 17 hits on the year, 385 on base percentage. Takes ball 1 on the first pitch from Hershoff. Next pitch outside as well, an early 2-0 count. Miles behind home plate for Brookings today, as a foul ball comes off the bat. Braden Olson. Jack Smith will be on deck. Leadoff batter for Sioux Falls East. 2-1 count. Negative 3-1. One down in the inning. This one's belted out to left center field, and it's going to drop for at least 1, maybe more. 2 bases taken by Braden Olson. He'll stand on second after a beautiful double, splitting center and left field perfectly, right in between the 2 Brookings players. Can't place it any better than that. We'll bring up Jack Smith now with a runner in scoring position and 1 out on the board.
Jack Smith.
A little bit of life from the Sioux Falls East dugout. They're getting loud. Had a rough couple of innings. Now they're fired up. They know they've got a chance here. 1 down in the inning. Down 3-0 in the ball game. We're in the bottom of the third. Smith, with 1 out on the board, has a man in scoring position. That is Olson. Pitcher will step off. Hershoff resets. Throws it over right in between third and short, out to left field, and another base hit. Comes in, Jack Smith hits a single. He'll stand on first, and a runner in scoring position, Braden Olson, on third, 90 feet away from the first run of the game for Sioux Falls East. Sawyer Tolk now with a grand opportunity in front of him. Steps up to the plate. Right-handed batter. First pitch from Hershoff. Belts it right past second, and a run's gonna score. Tolk drills one out into center, a grounder right over the top of the base. And Braden Olson is hit home. No shutout today. 3-1 ball game now with only one down in the inning. You got Jack Smith on a second, Sawyer Tolk standing on first. Water break, looks like. Tolk was thrown a bottle. They're going to have a little bit of a mound visit. Will Brookings. Take this moment to thank a few of our sponsors like Dakota Archery, visiting the Yankton area, then stop at the premier outfitter for the shooting sports, Dakota Archery and Outdoor Sports. If you use it to hunt, you'll find it and more at Dakota Archery. Along with Hedro, one of Yankton's biggest and best employers. When you're ready for a break and looking for a new direction, visit jobs.hedro.com. And Olson's Pest Technicians, your residential and commercial pest control solutions. Call 1-800-KIL-BUGS. Return to action. A big moment for Sioux Falls East here in the bottom of the third. One run is scored in a 3-1 ball game. They trail. Brookings has controlled this one through the last couple of innings, but a couple of well-placed balls, just like that one, have led Sioux Falls East now within one run. Beautifully placed ball by Reese. Tolk will take second, and Smith rounds third and is hit all the way home off a single. Well-placed balls right between left field and center field. Get people on base, and a couple of balls between short and third led to a couple of runs. Now a one-run ball game, 3-2. Still only one down in the inning and two men on base. One count here for Andrew Glovich. Glovich flew out to second his last trip up to the plate. Now with a 2-1 count, as one down in the inning. As snacks were just delivered to the press box. Thank you very much, even though those aren't for me. What's baseball without a hot dog? High fly ball over to right field. If it stays fair, this will be some runs, but no. Caught out in right field, now thrown into third. Runner will advance from second to third, but out on a fly out to right is Andrew Glovich. Bring back Tristan Fitzsimmons. Simmons has hit a couple of singles so far today. Two down in the inning with runners on the corners. Strike one, pitch delivered. Greg Hershoff has pitched the entire way through for Brookings so far. He's on 36 pitches. Fitzsimmons has Tolk on third and Reese on first, now with a 1-1 count. Pitch from Hershoff. Drilled right to short. Throw over to second base, and that's going to do it. Brookings will get out of the inning with the lead, but some damage done. 2 runs scored for Sioux Falls East, and we've got a 1-run ball game. This is KYN-TV. I'm Tel Tanner here on a beautiful Wednesday in Yankton. Hot Wednesday. 97 degrees here in town. But still, we've got some baseball, and that makes for a good day. Let's take 60 seconds back for the fourth right after this.
Visiting the Yankton area? Then stop at the premier outfitter for the shoot.
All right, we return to the River City here in Yankton. Sorry about that. Had a little bit of an audio problem here up in the booth, but we think we've got it figured out. Apologies if it is lagged. Our main man is working on it, and he's doing a great job. We are in the top of the fourth inning as a shot comes out to center field. It will be caught for out number 2 of the inning. Brookings is up to bat. We just saw Miles Reese ground out to short. That was Andrew Glovich. Excuse me.
First baseman number 8, Justin Koffel.
Breck Hershoff, I believe. Flew out, grounded out to short, which brought Parker Winger flying out to center. And Justin Koffel at the plate. He has a 1-1 count. Swing and miss, strike 2, a 1-2 count with 2 down in the inning. This is the 4th inning of play on KYN-TV. Brought to you by Truxedo. If you're looking to join their production team, visit www.truxedo.com/careers to apply. Low pitch blocked by the catcher. Now a 2-2 count with 2 outs. Justin Koffel had a couple of flyouts so far today. Flew out to short in the first and to second in the third. His third at-bat of the ball game coming here in the 4th inning in a 3-2 game. Brookings leads over Sioux Falls East here. In the winner's bracket, 4-count pitch, strikeout. Punch out to end the inning. Tate Schaefer goes 1-2-3 to Sioux Falls East. This is KYN-TV, I'm Tel Tanner. Continue to work on things, getting everything fixed, and we're going to go ahead and take a break, come back right after this.
Visiting the Yankton area? Then stop at the premier outfitter for the shooting sports, Dakota Archery and Outdoor Sports. If you use it to hunt, you'll find it and more at Dakota Archery. Their store features archery equipment and guns from the leading manufacturers, plus all the gear you need to go with it. Clothing, boots, bags, caps, gloves, ammo, arrows, and more.
Open every night till 8. Dakota Archery and Outdoor Sports, East Highway 50, Yankton, South Dakota.
For over 100 years, DeSmit Farm Mutual has been South Dakota's insurance company, providing farm, home, and auto insurance. Families, farmers, and ranchers look to us during good times and bad because of our commitment to our communities, neighbors, and rural lifestyle. While we utilize the most advanced technology, provide the most progressive insurance policies, and offer bundle packages that save you money, DeSmit hasn't forgotten that the most important job is protecting what's important to you. Go online to DeSmitFarmMutual.com to find an agent near you. DeSmit Farm Mutual Insurance, serving South Dakota from South Dakota.
Know what happens when you keep your hard-earned assets at First Dakota National Bank? You can rest assured that your accounts are protected to the maximum allowed by the FDIC, and those funds stay local. Businesses and organizations are positively impacted. The whole community benefits. You can invest your resources just about anywhere today, but if you can keep them safe, earn a good return, and benefit your local community, why invest anywhere else? First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
Sam Johnson, new catcher in the game, number 10. Sam Johnson will take over catching duties here for Brookings as we return for the bottom of the 4th. High pitch. Ducking away from it, was struck. Low pitch now for ball 2. Rippentrop at the plate. Leadoff batter this fourth inning for Sioux Falls East. Still Hershoff on the mound. He's pitched the entire way through. Now a 3-0 count. Hershoff sitting right around 40 pitches today. One count. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 here for Rippentrop. Walked him. Go to first base.
First baseman number 12, Sawyer Mitch.
3-2 score of this ball game. No catcher change. Sorry about that. Miles still behind home plate. A 1 count now on a first pitch strike. Swing and miss, strike 2. Sawyer Mint up at the plate, had a ground out to third back in the second inning. Only time we've seen him so far today. Mint has a runner on first. That is Rippentrop. It's again walk to get there off a full count pitch. Hershoff throws. This one grounder over to third base. Bring it in, throw to first. Gonna be close. They got him. 1 down in the inning, but advance Rippentrop over to second. Rippentrop in scoring position as Vasgard will step up to the plate. Vasgard struck out in his only plate appearance so far today. Pitcher checking out the man on second. Throws, foul ball. Off the bat of Vasgard. Vasgard's got Rippentrop leading off a second, a healthy lead for him. Swing and miss, this one goes foul. Right now down at his feet. Now an 0-2 count, Vasgard. In a spot of trouble here in the fourth. 1 out in the inning, a 3-2 ball game. Two count with 1 out. Drilled out to left field. This one's going to drop for a base hit, and a run's going to score. Rippentrop rounds third, slides into home, and we got a tie ball game in the fourth. Lincoln Vasgard, an RBI single. With only 1 out in the inning, Sioux Falls East has tied things up. Bring up Braden Olson now, the 9 batter. Hit a double in his last trip to the plate. Catcher's going to come over and speak with the head coach for Brookings. Carter Roach having a word with his infield. Quick little mound visit. Let's go ahead and thank a few of our sponsors here. Thank Yankton Thrive. Yes, there is a thriving business economy here in Yankton. Your one source and resource for all business from retail to manufacturing is Yankton Thrive. For more, go to yanktonsd.com. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change here in Yankton. Let's go ahead and take a break, find out who the next pitcher is for Brookings, and let's see him warm up. Back in a couple minutes here on KYN-TV.
When you were younger, what did you dream of doing for a living?
Was it to be an engineer, a machinist? How about a mechanic?
Maybe work for a worldwide company. Well, we can make your dream a reality right here in Yankton.
You're a click away with Hydro Extruded Solutions. Hydro is in 40 countries, with Yankton being the second largest in the U.S. with a family of 420 employees.
Take the leap to become a part of our family today.
Where opportunities begin at your fingertips. Go to jobs.hydro.com.
We are aluminum.
Olson Pest Technicians is a family-owned business since 1966, and with over 50 years of pest management, they understand your issues, and their well-trained team will help you solve your pest problems. Issues with cockroaches, ants, bedbugs, bats, termites, spiders, rats, mice, or other creepy crawling pests? Give your home a fresh start and use the proven method of fumigation to take care of your pest problem. Olson's Pest Technicians will thoroughly get rid of pests so you can rest easy again. Call Olson Pest today, 800-KILL-BUG. That's 1-800-KILBUGS.
Sureco is the largest manufacturer of quality tarp and containment systems in North America. With a corporate office in Yankton, South Dakota, 9 service centers, dozens of equipment manufacturers, and hundreds of dealers, we will meet your tarping and containment needs. Gear up for harvest with our Smart Trailer line. Sureco's Smart Trailer electric accessories help you do the job faster, easier, and safer with increased productivity. Open your tarp, swing your auger into place, and open your trailer hopper from a single remote. When you need to be sure, make it Sureco.
If you're a visitor to the Yankton area, maybe camping at the lake or fishing on the river, we welcome you. I'm Nancy Winandy, CEO of Yankton Thrive. And if you want to know what's going on around Yankton while you're here, search out the new visityanktonsd.com website. It features everything from shopping, dining, lodging, area attractions, recreational opportunities, and upcoming events. Visiting the Yankton area? Then go online to visityanktonsd.com for the information you need.
All right, we got a couple of changes here in the defense for Brookings. First off, the right fielder, Owen Schneider, will move in to play catcher. Catcher, who was Nolan Miles, will now move up to pitch. Miles will be pitching from here on out. Breck Hershoff, the pitcher, will move into center, and the center fielder, Austin Clark, will move to right. So once again, to sum it up, pitcher goes to center, center goes to right, right goes to catcher, and catcher goes to pitcher. That was complicated. But the bottom line, Nolan Miles on the mound now, moving from catcher to pitcher. Two-0 count, first 2 balls, both outside. Braden Olson. At bat. Asgard leading off of first. Now a 3-0 count. First 3 pitches, all missing here for Nolan Miles. There he catches the strike zone. 3-1 count. Miles for Brookings. There's this one high. Walked his first batter. That was Braden Olson. So now with 1 out in the inning, runners will be in scoring position. Lincoln Vasgard leads off of second. Braden Olson will be on first as we return now to the top of the batting order for Sioux Falls East. Braden Olson was the 9 batter. So Jack Smith comes in from center to bat with 2 men on base. His first 2 at-bats today have resulted in 2 singles. And he's going to drill this one straight to short, in the glove, throw to second, got one. Not going to throw over to first, but 1 out in the books. So Jack Smith hits that one straight to shortstop. He'll get on first, but Olson will be out at second. It will, however, advance Vasgard over to third. Runners on the corners as we have Sawyer Tolk back up to bat. Last time he was at the plate, he had an RBI single.
Number 11, shortstop, Sawyer Toll.
The shortstop takes his first pitch from Miles. Fastball down the middle. Strike one. 0-1 count here with 2 down, bottom of the 4th. 3-3 ball game. Sioux Falls East came back and tied things up here in the 4th inning. Swing and a miss now for Tolk. Down to the count is Tolk, 0-2. Pitch from Miles. Runner goes outside on the ball. Jack Smith will take second base, capitalizing on the opportunity. The 1-2 pitch. Low. Bounces off the catcher. He'll shed the mask and grab it. Nobody moves. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the at-bat for Sawyer Tolk, now with 2 men in scoring position after the stolen base from Smith. Runners on second and third in the tie ball game here in the 4th inning. Pitch from Miles, drilled right at him, over the top of him and past second base. 1 run will score, 2 runs will score. Sawyer Tolk slides into second and he is safe. RBI double. Well, 2 runs will score, and all of a sudden, Sioux Falls East, who was down 3-0 just an inning and a half ago, now leads 5-3. 3 runs in the bottom of the 4th. They had 2 in the bottom of the 3rd, and they're now in control of this one. We talked earlier about how the momentum seemed to be shifting in the bottom of that 3rd. Right after the first, it wasn't even a run, it was just a hit. Somebody got on base over to first, and the entire dugout exploded. And since that moment, it's been all Sioux Falls East. Brookings controlled the beginning of this game, but they still only find themselves down by 2 runs. Still a lot of baseball left to be played in a 2-run ball game. Tolk leads off at second base. Now Reese. At bat, taking a 2-1 pitch. 2-1 count now. Two-1 pitch from Miles. Goes foul. Reese, with 2 down, has a 2-2 count. Two-2 count with 2 outs. Outside, make it a full count. Miles Reese and an RBI single in the bottom of the 3rd. The second run of the ball game was batted in by this guy. This one's bounced right over the head of the pitcher, over to short, throw to first. Out number 3. Brookings will get out of the inning, but damage is done. 3 runs score in the 4th. A 5-3 ball game. They surrender the lead. Sioux Falls East now in control. But we're going to take a break, come back for the Brookings Bats in the top of the 5th. See if they can get it back. It's KYN-TV, the 2023 South Dakota American Legion Baseball Tournament, back in 60 seconds.
Truxedo is proud to have been part of the Yankton community since its start in 2000.
One of the things I love most is that they believe in promoting from within. I've been given many opportunities to advance.
Truxedo has an extensive variety of benefits available to their employees.
The work environment at Truxedo is extremely positive.
We are looking for you to join our production team. Visit www.truxedo.com/careers to apply.
Visiting the Yankton area? Then stop at the premier outfitter for the shooting sports, Dakota Archery and Outdoor Sports. If you use it to hunt, you'll find it and more at Dakota Archery. Their store features archery equipment and guns from the leading manufacturers, plus all the gear you need to go with it. Clothing, boots, bags, caps, gloves, ammo, arrows, and more.
Open every night till 8. Dakota Archery and Outdoor Sports, East Highway 50, Yankton, South Dakota.
Well, Tate Schaefer marches back out for the Sioux Falls East defense. He'll stand on the mound. He's sitting at 94 total pitches right now. Now, 105 is the max anybody can pitch in a single ball game in this tournament. So he's got about 10 pitches to work with before he gets to that third batter, which, looking to be the strategy here, you can finish your at-bat once you hit that 105, but no more after that. So either way, this will likely be the last inning we see from Schaefer, who sits at 94 pitches. Keep you updated throughout the batters of where he's at. Leading off for Brookings, Zach Struck. Struck takes strike one on the first pitch. Next one from Schaefer, outside. Got it off the one hop, did the catcher. Olson once again catching for Sioux Falls East. 1-1 pitch, hit out to center field, and it will be caught by Smith. One up, one down. Brookings will bring up Nathan Lease now.
Number 14, third baseman Nathan Lease.
Nathan Lease has a couple of singles in the books today. Takes strike one on the first pitch. Nathan Lease is a .322 batting average on the year. Drills this one right past second and out into center field. That's going to be a base hit. Lease will stand on first base as we bring up Nolan Miles now. Once again, this is the guy who is now pitching for Brookings. Started at catcher in this ball game. Moved to pitcher in the fourth. Now in the fifth inning in a 5-3 ball game. Sioux Falls East leads this one. Brookings trails by 2, but they have a runner on base with Miles at the plate. Strike one delivered. Schaefer throws. This one hit off the bat, straight to short. Throw over to first base is high and over the head of the first baseman. And Brookings will advance from second to third. Lease takes advantage of the situation. Miles will stand on first base. That was pitch 101 for Schaefer, by the way. And here comes a mound visit for Sioux Falls East. We might be in for a pitching change here. Once again, 105 is about the max, so we could see Schaefer do maybe one more batter, but that would be about it. Thank a few of our sponsors here. This game brought to you by DeSmit Farm Mutual Insurance, serving South Dakota from South Dakota, as well as Sherco, a proud supporter of the 2023 South Dakota American Legion Baseball Tournament. When you need to be sure, make it Sherco. And Dakota Archery. If you're visiting the Yankton area, then stop at the premier outfitter for the shooting sports, Dakota Archery and Outdoor Sports. If you use it to hunt, you'll find it and more at Dakota Archery. And finally, Hedro, one of Yankton's biggest and best employers. When you're ready for a break and looking for a new direction, visit jobs.hedro.com. So Tate Schaefer, whose pitch count is 101, will stay on the mound. Once again, 105 is the max here before he'll have to sit, and the amount of pitches as David Brink comes into bat. David Brink, a pinch hitter here in the 5th inning. Throw over to first base by the catcher, not going to be in time. Brink, first action we've seen of him today. Coming out of the dugout to hit in a crucial moment. 1-0 count. Pitch from Schaefer. Foul ball. This one goes back over the top of the press box. Baseball today from Olson's Pest Technicians. Your residential and commercial pest control solutions. Call 1-800-KIL-BUGS. 1 out in the inning. Ball 2 thrown. 2-1 count. That was pitch 104. So this one will be 105. And this will be the last batter that Tate Schaefer is allowed to face today. So we're going to see a new pitcher in for Sioux Falls East after this at-bat. And a 2-1 count. He'll step off. Brink will take a moment. One down in the inning in a 5-3 ball game. Trying first base. Not in time. Two 2-1 pitch. Outside, make it a 3-1. Schaefer today has faced 25 batters, 6 hits, 3 runs allowed, 4 walks, and 5 strikeouts. 4.1 innings pitched. And he'll walk his final batter of the day. 4th ball thrown. And now we'll see that pitching change. 105, the maximum has been eclipsed, so we're going to go ahead and take a break here as they're going to bring in the infield. And we'll come back with a new pitcher in just a few minutes, give you the new defense. This is KYN-TV. I'm Tel Tanner for the 2023 South Dakota American Legion State Tournament in Yankton.
For over 100 years, DeSmit Farm Mutual has been South Dakota's insurance company, providing farm, home, and auto insurance. Families, farmers, and ranchers look to us during good times and bad because of our commitment to our communities, neighbors, and rural lifestyle. While we utilize the most advanced technology, provide the most progressive insurance policies, and offer bundle packages that save you money, DeSmit hasn't forgotten that the most important job is protecting what's important to you. Go online to DeSmitFarmMutual.com to find an agent near you. DeSmit Farm Mutual Insurance, serving South Dakota from South Dakota.
Know what happens when you keep your hard-earned assets at First Dakota National Bank? You can rest assured that your accounts are protected to the maximum allowed by the FDIC, and those funds stay local. Businesses and organizations are positively impacted. The whole community benefits. You can invest your resources just about anywhere today, but if you can keep them safe, earn a good return, and benefit your local community, why invest anywhere else? First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
When you were younger, what did you dream of doing for a living?
Was it to be an engineer, a machinist? How about a mechanic?
Maybe work for a worldwide company. Well, we can make your dream a reality right here in Yankton.
You're a click away with Hydro Extruded Solutions. Hydro is in 40 countries, with Yankton being the second largest in the U.S. with a family of 420 employees.
Take the leap to become a part of our family today.
Where opportunities begin at your fingertips. Go to jobs.hydro.com.
We are aluminum.
All right, so here is the pitching changes that we are seeing. Tate Schaefer for Sioux Falls East is out. Once again, he has eclipsed the max number of pitches at 105. His day is done. As we take a look at the defense for Sioux Falls East, Andrew Glovich, who was out in right field, comes in to pitch. The first baseman, Sawyer Mint, will go out to right field, and the designated hitter, Tristan Fitzsimmons, comes in to play first. That is your updated defense. Bases are loaded in this situation. Hit it right to short, throw over to first base, run will score. For Brookings, Tate Hembolt will be out at first, but an RBI in the books. He'll bring home Nathan Lease, who was on third.
The Bandit leadoff batter, catcher number 9, Owen Schneider.
1 run ball game. 5-4 the score. And we go back to the top of the batting order. Owen Schneider with runners on second and third in a 1-run game. 2 down in the inning. This is the leadoff batter for Brookings. In a good position here. Throw over to second base, trying him. Close, but not in time. Brink was able to get back on base. One-two count with 2 down. Owen Schneider has a single in this ball game. Ground out to short as well. After that foul ball, a 1-2 count. Strike 3, got him on the outside, punch out to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 5th now. 5-4 is the score. Sioux Falls East on top, and their bats are around the corner. This is KYN TV. I'm Tel Tanner, back in 60.
Sureco is the largest manufacturer of quality tarp and containment systems in North America. With a corporate office in Yankton, South Dakota, 9 service centers, dozens of equipment manufacturers, and hundreds of dealers, we will meet your tarping and containment needs. Gear up for harvest with our Smart Trailer line. Sureco's Smart Trailer electric accessories help you do the job faster, easier, and safer with increased productivity. Open your tarp, swing your auger into place, and open your trailer hopper from a single remote. When you need to be sure, make it Sureco.
If you're a visitor to the Yankton area, maybe camping at the lake or fishing on the river, we welcome you. I'm Nancy Winandy, CEO of Yankton Thrive. And if you want to know what's going on around Yankton while you're here, search out the new visityanktonsd.com website. It features everything from shopping, dining, lodging, area attractions, recreational opportunities, and upcoming events. Visiting the Yankton area? Then go online to visityanktonsd.com for the information you need.
5-4 ball game as we return for the bottom of the 5th and KYN TV. Everybody's moving a little bit slower here. I think this is because of the heat. Normally at the end of these innings, you see guys getting really back out there, ready to go. I've noticed throughout this ball game, since the first inning to where we are now in the bottom of the 5th, we're taking just a few extra seconds to get each inning going. It is hot out there, man. 97 degrees at the moment. It was 98, I believe, when we started this broadcast. And man, it's just hot. It has been hot, it started hot, and we're playing on field turf, which means it's even hotter for them than it is for me, and I have air conditioning. Not to brag. 5-4, once again the score. Brookings added 1 in the top of the 5th in order to make it a 1-run ball game. It was from Tate Hembolt, who hit an RBI, sacrifice RBI, as he was thrown out at first, but he was able to hit home Nathan Lease, who was standing on third. Make it a 1-run game. 5-4 is the score here. Nolan Miles is the man on the mound for Brookings, taking a few warm-up pitches before we get rolling here. Thank a few of our partners for this broadcast. Truxedo. If you're looking to join their production team, visit www.truxedo.com/careers to apply. And to Smith Farm Mutual Insurance, serving South Dakota from South Dakota. Well, that's Glovich stepping up to the plate now, a right-handed batter. This is the man who just came in to pitch from right field. First pitch is wild outside, gets by the catcher. Nolan Miles on the mound. Next pitch, same spot. Too far outside, goes by the catcher. A 2-0 count. 5-4 ball game. 7 hits for Sioux Falls East in this ball game. 6 for Brookings. It's been pretty even. It's a 1-run game and a 1-hit difference. Pitch from Miles, outside again. 3-1 count. Pitch from Miles. High, walked his first batter of the inning. So Glovich will advance to first, and that'll bring up Tristan Fitzsimmons.
Base on ball brings up first baseman number 6, Tristan Fitzsimmons.
Fitzsimmons started this game as the designated hitter for Sioux Falls East. After the pitching change in the top of this inning, he has moved to first base. He will remain there. Pitch for Fitzsimmons is outside again. So 5 of the last 6 pitches here for Miles have missed outside. This one right down the middle, swing and miss. Strike 1. One count with a man on first. Strike 2 called, got the inside. Once again, the winner of this game will play tomorrow evening at 7:30 p.m. versus the winner of the next game up on our docket, Harrisburg Gold and Yankton. Throw over to first base, not gonna be in time, let him off the base. Schneider likes to try for Koffel over there. Glovich was ready. The 2-2 pitch for Fitzsimmons now, high and inside. Make it a full count. Next one outside. Walks his second batter in a row. So Miles, the first 2 batters he's faced this inning have walked both. And we're gonna have a mound visit. Carter Roach wants to have a word with his pitcher. Miles sitting only at 28 pitches here as we get going. So we got some dancing up in the booth here. Some great music in the stadium today. This game brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. Great banking is built on trust, and trust takes time. First Dakota has proudly supported the dreams and banking needs of their customers for 150 years. They offer personal, business, and ag banking solutions for every stage of your journey, plus a friendly team of professional bankers ready to put you first. Mound visit over. Nolan Miles on the mound. Got a few words from his coach as we now welcome Dylan Rippentrop to the batter's box. Once again, the last 2 batters have been walked from a lot of outside pitches like that one for ball 1. Runners will stand on first and second for Sioux Falls East, trying to extend their lead here in the bottom of the 5th. This is a 7-inning game. Showing bunt there was Rippentrop. Ball was outside, he let it go for ball 2. 5-4 ball game. Sioux Falls East on top of Brookings. The 2-0 pitch from Miles. Showing bunt. It's going to go foul. Rippentrop will take strike one after the failed bunt. Goes down right at his feet for foul ball. 2-1 count as we're approaching the final stage of this ball game, bottom of the 5th. In a one-run ball game. Rippentrop showing bunt again. Try the man on second, not in time, but a ball was thrown. 3-1 is the count. Five-4 ball game. Runners on first and second. Showing bunt again is Rippentrop, and he's got to duck that one, and a third batter in a row has now been walked. That'll load the bases. 1, 2, 3. The first 3 batters up for Sioux Falls East will load the bases all off walks. We've got another mound visit here from Brookings. This game today brought to you by Yankton Thrive. There is a thriving business economy here in Yankton. Your one source and resource for all business from retail to manufacturing is Yankton Thrive. For more, go to yanktonsd.com.
Your attention, please. The Brookings
Well, it looks like we're going to have a defensive change.
Nolan Miles. Miles to second base.
Nolan Miles will go to second base.
The pitch is number 11, Zach Struck.
And Zach Struck will come in from second to pitch. So a quick, easy change. Pitcher goes to second, second goes to the mound. Let's go ahead and take 60 seconds while he warms up. Back right after this.
Visiting the Yankton area? Then stop at the premier outfitter for the shooting sports, Dakota Archery and Outdoor Sports. If you use it to hunt, you'll find it and more at Dakota Archery. Their store features archery equipment and guns from the leading manufacturers, plus all the gear you need to go with it. Clothing, boots, bags, caps, gloves, ammo, arrows, and more.
Open every night till 8. Dakota Archery and Outdoor Sports, East Highway 50, Yankton, South Dakota.
For over 100 years, DeSmit Farm Mutual has been South Dakota's insurance company, providing farm, home, and auto insurance. Families, farmers, and ranchers look to us during good times and bad because of our commitment to our communities, neighbors, and rural lifestyle. While we utilize the most advanced technology, provide the most progressive insurance policies, and offer bundle packages that save you money, DeSmit hasn't forgotten that the most important job is protecting what's important to you. Go online to DeSmitFarmMutual.com to find an agent near you. DeSmit Farm Mutual Insurance, serving South Dakota from South Dakota.
Well, Zach Struck now on the mound. Once again, pitcher goes to second. Second comes in to pitch. Struck will take over for Nolan Miles. Struck facing Mint with bases loaded. Threw a ball on the first pitch and now a ball on the second pitch as well. 2-0 count for Sawyer Mint. The last 3 batters have all been walked, which loaded up the bases here in this 5th inning. No outs on the board. 3-0 now after another ball. This is a 1-run ball game, and it has a real chance of flying off the rails right now as 3 men are all on base, loaded up, with no outs in the inning, all of them from walks, and a 3-1 count. Foul ball. Well, we've got a full count now. Sawyer Mint, right-handed batter, faces a full count. Once again, bases are loaded with no outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Zach Struck on the mound. Struck throws the full count pitch, and it's off the bat, straight to short, throw to home. Pitch is not, or the throw is not on target, and that'll lead a run to score, 2-run ball game now. Andrew Glovich is hit home from third. Bases will still be loaded after the RBI single comes in from Sawyer Mint. So bases still loaded as we now bring up Lincoln Vasgar. First pitch for Vasgard. Drills this one out to left field. At least 2 runs are going to score here. Bring in 2 runs and get on base yourself. What a hit. Vasgard with RBIs on both of his last 2 at-bats. So another 2 runs score, and all of a sudden this is a 4-run ball game. 8-4 is the score. Load up the bases with walks. It's a tough situation. Sioux Falls East is capitalizing on that. 8-4 is the score, and another run's going to score here. Shot out to center field. Man gets the signal to go home. And Sawyer Mint comes home from second on an RBI from Braden Olson. And runners are still in scoring position.
The Sioux Falls East leadoff batter, number 8, center fielder Jack Smith.
We got a man on second base, and Olson now on first. And Jack Smith is hit by a pitch, and he's walked to first. Once again, the bases are loaded here for Sioux Falls East. No outs on the board once again. Sawyer Tolk now steps up to the plate. With bases loaded and no outs. This is the type of situation that just makes a hitter's eyes light up. Up by 5 runs as well. Drills this one off the bat. It's going to be caught by the first baseman. Everybody's going to return to their base. It's just an infield fly, so a fly out to first, but the bases will stay loaded. 1 out in the inning. It's Koffel playing first, making that catch, as we bring back Miles Reese to the box. Reese has an RBI single in this ball game as a pitch gets by home plate, and another run's gonna score. Lincoln Vasgard read that perfectly from third, was only 90 feet away. Pitch goes to the backstop, and he took off, slides in head first just in time. 10-4, it's a 6-run ball game. We're in the bottom of the 5th on KYN-TV. This one pitch drilled right out past second, over to right field, and another 2 runs are gonna be brought in. It's an 8-run lead, and all of a sudden now, I'm gonna remind you of the mercy rule here. It is 10 runs after 5, and we are now 2 away from that already. So we are 2 runs away once again, and we are going to have another mound visit here. It was a tough situation for Brookings. They played really, really well throughout this ball game, kept it a 1-run game. We're leading through the first 3 innings. Had 1 run in the top of the 5th to make it a 1-run ball game at 5-4, and now all of a sudden 7 runs have scored for Sioux Falls East. So with the runner on base at first, and Glovich stepping up to the plate, just like that, the winning run is batting. And we have completely gone through the batting lineup for Sioux Falls East in this inning. Only 1 out on the board. Andrew Glovich was the first man up to bat to start off this inning. He was the first of 3 in a row to be walked. And he was hit home by Sawyer Mint. Zach Struck throws, strike 1, first pitch strike. Good start to this at bat, an 0-1 count with 1 down. Once again, the next game up here, scheduled to start at 7:30. We'll see how late this game goes as another pitch gets by home plate. And Reese will advance over to third. It's scheduled to start at 7:30, but you always get a half hour to warm up. So we'll see. Unlikely that one's going to start on time. But we do have Reese standing on third base. as Glovich drills one right to short, gonna throw over to first base. Got him just in time, out number 2, but a sacrifice RBI. Reese is hit home.
RBI for Glovich on the ground out. Now batting first base
On a ground out there.
Tristan Fitzsimmons.
And Tristan Fitzsimmons now steps up to the plate with 2 outs. First pitch high and inside for Fitzsimmons. Next one, just missed. 2-0 count. Zach Struck played second throughout this ball game, just came in to pitch. Check swing, ball. For Fitzsimmons. Fitzsimmons once again represents the winning run. 3-1 count. With 2 down in the inning, Fitzsimmons drills one up high over to center field, and it will be caught to end the inning. We go to the 6th on KYN-TV in a 13-4 ball game. 8-run score for Sioux Falls East, blowing this one wide open. Brookings trying to make some of that up when we come back. It's 60 seconds on KYN-TV. The 2023 South Dakota American Legion Baseball State Tournament here in Yankton.
Know what happens when you keep your hard-earned assets at First Dakota National Bank? You can rest assured that your accounts are protected to the maximum allowed by the FDIC, and those funds stay local. Businesses and organizations are positively impacted. The whole community benefits. You can invest your resources just about anywhere today, but if you can keep them safe, earn a good return, and benefit your local community, why invest anywhere else? First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
When you were younger, what did you dream of doing for a living?
Was it to be an engineer, a machinist? How about a mechanic?
Maybe work for a worldwide company. Well, we can make your dream a reality right here in Yankton.
You're a click away with Hydro Extruded Solutions. Hydro is in 40 countries, with Yankton being the 2nd largest in the U.S. with a family of 420 employees.
Take the leap to become a part of our family today.
Where opportunities begin at your fingertips. Go to jobs.hydro.com.
We are aluminum.
Well, we return to action as we got a new pitcher in for Sioux Falls East. Sawyer Mint will come in to pitch. Sawyer Mint in this ball game was previously the first baseman, and then in the first pitching change, he moved out to right, and now he will stand on the mound. Sawyer Mint in that last inning for the big inning for Sioux Falls East. He did have an RBI single in that one, batting. Now takes the mound for the first time in this tournament. Sawyer Mint, we'll see if we can find his pitching stats for you here in a minute. Looks like he's pitched 29 innings, has 8 starts and 5 wins. And 27 hits and 12 runs allowed on the season, a 2.414 ERA. This is a good closing pitcher here for Sioux Falls East. First pitch of the inning for Hershoff. Inside. Got him, strike 1. Next one up high, coming back towards the press box. Foul ball. Early 0-2 count. This is Breck Hershoff. Once again, who is the starting pitcher of this ball game, hitting second in the lineup. Have a couple of groundouts and a strikeout on the resume at the plate today. The 1-2. Outside, make it a 2-2 count. 13-4 once again is the score of this one. As another ball comes in. Full count. Full count pitch. Walked him. So Breck Hershoff, who was down in the count 0-2, battles back to a walk.
Now batting shortstop number 2, Parker Wingert.
Parker Wingert. Left-handed batter up to the box. He's got a man on first as he takes ball 1. Mint. Ball 2. Both of them inside. Two-0 count. Swing and a foul ball. 2-1. Wingert was walked once, out twice, and his at-bats today. Swings at this one down the right field line. One hop to first, does not stay fair. Wingert a .344 batting average. On base percentage north of 450. Facing a 2-2 count and Sawyer Mint. Down 13-4 here in the top of the 6th. Drills this one deep out to left field, however. Left fielder trying to get underneath it, brings it back right on the warning track and does bring it down. One out on the board. Rippentrop out there tracking that one down. Looked like a wide receiver going back all the way over his shoulder. Looked back, brought it right down in the bucket. Mint begins this next at bat with a ball. It's Koffel now at the plate. Justin Koffel takes strike 1. .357 batting average and a .488 on base percentage for Justin Koffel. He's got 35 hits on the season. Drills this one off the bat, one hop straight to the pitcher, throw over to first. That is out number 2. Advance a runner from first to second. That is Hershoff. But Koffel out at first. Ground out to the pitcher.
Pitcher number 11, Zach Struck.
Zach Struck now back up. Started this ball game at second, now standing on the pitcher's mound. Throw over to first base, and he'll be out and a ground out to third. That'll do it for the top of the 6th. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning of play now. On KYN-TV, 13-4 is the score. The 2023 South Dakota American Legion Baseball State Tournament returns in 60 seconds.
Know what happens when you keep your hard-earned assets at First Dakota National Bank? You can rest assured that your accounts are protected to the maximum allowed by the FDIC, and those funds stay local. Businesses and organizations are positively impacted. The whole community benefits. You can invest your resources just about anywhere today, but if you can keep them safe, earn a good return, and benefit your local community, why invest anywhere else? First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
Olson Pest Technicians is a family-owned business since 1966, and with over 50 years of pest management, they understand your issues, and their well-trained team will help you solve your pest problems. Issues with cockroaches, ants, bedbugs, bats, termites, spiders, rats, mice, or other creepy crawling pests? Give your home a fresh start and use the proven method of fumigation to take care of your pest problem. Olson's Pest Technicians will thoroughly get rid of pests so you can rest easy again. Call Olson Pest today, 800-KILL-BUG. That's 1-800-KILBUGS.
All right, couple of changes. Shortstop has come in to pitch for Brookings. Pitcher went to second, and second went to short. That is what we're looking at with this Brookings lineup. Which means we got Parker Winger up on the mound. We got the pitcher, Zach Struck, going back to second. And the pitcher who started this ball game, or who actually was in relief, Nolan Miles, goes back to short now. Not a lot of changes, a lot of pitching changes in this one. 3 for Sioux Falls East, and this will be the 5th pitching change for Brookings. So we've seen a total of 8 different people on the mound so far today. Once again, Parker Winger is the one for this 6th inning.
Leading off the bottom of the 6th for Sioux Falls East is the left fielder for Dylan Rippentrop.
Dylan Rippentrop's going to be the leadoff. Once again, this is a 9-run ball game, and the mercy rule is 10 after 5, meaning Sioux Falls East, if they do score 1 run in this inning, that will end it. They are up 13-4 as we get rolling. Rippentrop takes this one on the inside. Ball 2, thrown from Winger. Or excuse me, this is the 4th pitching change for Brookings. So we've seen a total of 7 pitchers, not 8, excuse me. I struggle to count past 6. 13-4 is the score. Strike delivered, 3-1 count. Rippentrop, once again, who has walked in both of his last 2 at-bats. Ended up being hit home on both of them as well. Was hit home in the 4th by Lincoln Vasgard, and was hit home in the 5th by, I believe, Braden Olson, who got that one. This one drilled up high to right field. Won't stay fair, but it will be caught by the first baseman. Good job getting out there, getting underneath it. After all the changes, I believe Tristan Fitzsimmons, no, excuse me. I believe Justin Koffel, yes, continues to play first, as he has all day long. One of the positions that is not moved today. Winger throws this one inside, high and inside. Ball 1 on the first pitch. Rippentrop once again flies out to first. We got Sawyer Mint up at the plate. Sawyer Mint had an RBI single an inning ago. Breaking ball misses high here, a 2-1 count. Mint once again the pitcher for post 12 that is on the mound last inning, finished things up. If we go to the 7th, he'll be there as well, as we have a drive down the right, over to right field that does not stay fair, goes into the bullpen for Sioux Falls East post 15. 2-2 count. This one drilled right past short, out into left field. And the winning run stands on first base. Once again, this is a 13-4 ball game. Sawyer Mint, if he is hit home, that would just end the ball game as it is, mercy rule. 10 runs after 5 is the mercy rule. Lincoln Vasgard now at the plate. The last 2 at-bats, he's hit 2 RBI singles. 1-0 count he'll start with, now a 2-0. Next one outside. Parker Winger finishing things up on the mound for Brookings. Next pitch outside, nearly gets by the catcher, dives to his right and brings that one in, preventing Winger from advancing to second. Or excuse me, Mint from advancing to second. 3-0 pitch. Walked him. Well, that'll advance a man into scoring position as Braden Olson now steps up to the plate. He also has an RBI single in his last at-bat. All three of these guys that we've seen so far this inning, Mint, Vasgard, and Olson, both had RBI singles an inning ago in the 5th, which is what started the 8-run inning that was for Sioux Falls East. That's the story of this ball game for sure. First pitch low, ball 1 for Braden Olson. Once again, this was a close game. After 4, it was a 5-3 ball game. And then going into the 5th, Brookings was able to get 1 run at the top of the 5th to make it a 1-run game. 5-1 was the score. Both pitchers had pitched the entire way through. It was a very even ball game. And then in the bottom of the 5th, to start it off, the first 3 batters were all walked. It ended up loading the bases, and after that, RBI single, RBI single, RBI single, hit by pitch, RBI double was the next 5 batters. Ended up getting 8 runs total in the bottom of the 5th to make the score what it is now, 13-4 in the bottom of the 6th. 1 runner away is Sioux Falls East as a swing and a miss comes in from Braden Olson, and we've got a full count. 1 out on the board. Winning run stands at second. This gets by the second baseman, and this could do it. Throw to home. Close play, but he's safe. That's going to do it. Sioux Falls East will finish things up. Final score 14-4 over Brookings. They will advance in the winner's bracket. They will take on the winner of Harrisburg Gold and Yankton, which is the next game up tomorrow evening at 7:30 p.m. Meanwhile, Brookings will now go to face Renner tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. So they've got the morning game, does Brookings, 10 a.m. And Sioux Falls East has the night game at 7:30 p.m. versus the winner of Harrisburg Gold and Yankton. Brookings, however, does know their opponent. They will face Renner at 10 a.m. tomorrow. All coverage of both of those games will be right here, KYNTV. Thank a few of our sponsors here. Sherco, a proud supporter of the 2023 South Dakota American Legion Baseball Tournament. I mean, you'll be sure, Sherco. And Hedro, one of Yankton's biggest and best employers. When you're ready for a break and looking for a new direction, visit jobs.hedro.com. And finally, Truxedo, looking for you to join their production team. Visit www.truxedo.com/careers to apply. I'm Tel Tanner, sitting here in the Fairfield Inn broadcast booth. Yankton's newest and nicest hotel, the Fairfield Inn, is now open at 21st and Broadway. Once again, this was a wild game. It was very, very close through 5 innings, well, 4.5 innings. Bottom of the 5th is when it just exploded. 8 runs in the bottom of the 5th for Sioux Falls East. We're going to go ahead and do a one-shot post game here. We'll finish things up here in a moment, and then we're going to take a quick break and come back. We'll have Bryce Ladwig and Braden Butler coming up on deck here in a couple of moments for Yankton Post 12 versus Harrisburg Gold. Both winners of their first game today. Yankton Post 12 defeated Renner 7-1. Harrisburg Gold defeated Aberdeen 6-2 to win their games to advance to tonight. Once again, right now it's 95 degrees. It's still hot. It's always been hot, and it's always going to be hot throughout this tournament, and it's going to be hot tonight. But all coverage of it, whether or not, will be here on KYNTV. Final score 14-4, Sioux Falls East over Brookings. I'm Tel Tanner. This is the 2023 South Dakota American Legion State Tournament on KYNTV in Yankton. Shout out Braden Butler, Bryce Ladwig, John Winkler, the other 3 guys here in the booth with me. We got Draven here too. I don't know where he went, but he's around here somewhere. He's one of our new guys that is just doing an amazing job. I want to thank you, the viewer, for tuning in for this one. We had a little bit of tech problems throughout this one. Only one little one, and that's the only one we've had so far throughout this entire tournament, so I call that a win, and it may or may not have been my fault. It was, but we don't need to talk about that. It's KYNTV. I'm Tel Tanner. Once again, 14-4, final score. Sioux Falls East victorious. Let's take a break, come back after a couple of minutes. We'll hand it off with Bryce Ladwig and Braden Butler in 10, 15-ish minutes for Yankton Post 12 versus Harrisburg Gold. Good night.
Thank you for watching KYNTV's coverage of the 2023 South Dakota American Legion Baseball State Tournament. Be sure to tune in to the next game from Riverside Field.
Hi, my name's Paula.
Hello, my name is Nicole Johnson.
Hey, my name is Cy Williams.
I am extrusion supervisor. I've been working at Hydro for about 10 years.
Hi, my name's Paula.
Hello, my name is Nicole Johnson.
Hey, my name is Cy Williams.
I am extrusion supervisor. I've been working at Hydro for about 10 years now. The reason I like working at Hydro is for the challenges and the opportunities to step up. I first started off in packing, and I was able to move myself up within the first 5 years. I believe it's a great place to work at.
I've been working here since 2011. I really like working for this company here. The department I work in here is dye repair. I've been a dye corrector for like maybe 4.5 years. I love it. I love the people. When we work here, we work safe. We work together as a unit.
I work here at Hydro approximately 4 months now. I am the plant machinist. Everybody I work with is fantastic. Total mutual respect with all the employees around here. A lot of people are 45-year employees, so to have a company with that many people that are 20, 30, and 40 years, they have to be doing something right.
Starting the first bank in South Dakota was the easy part, earning the confidence of local farmers, helping families account for their dreams, and securing the future for countless businesses took us a little longer. We owe it to the hard workers, big dreamers, and forward thinkers out there. Thank you for making South Dakota a great place to call home.
Visiting the Yankton area? Then stop at the premier outfitter for the shooting sports, Dakota Archery and Outdoor Sports. If you use it to hunt, you'll find it and more at Dakota Archery. Their store features archery equipment and guns from the leading manufacturers, plus all the gear you need to go with it. Clothing, boots, bags, caps, gloves, ammo, arrows, and more.
Open every night till 8. Dakota Archery and Outdoor Sports, East Highway 50, Yankton, South Dakota.
For over 100 years, DeSmit Farm Mutual has been South Dakota's insurance company, providing farm, home, and auto insurance. Families, farmers, and ranchers look to us during good times and bad because of our commitment to our communities, neighbors, and rural lifestyle. While we utilize the most advanced technology, provide the most progressive insurance policies, and offer bundle packages that save you money, DeSmit hasn't forgotten that the most important job is protecting what's important to you. Go online to DeSmitFarmMutual.com to find an agent near you. DeSmit Farm Mutual Insurance, serving South Dakota from South Dakota.
Is proud to have been part of the Yankton community since its start in 2000.
One of the things I love most is that they believe in promoting from within. I've been given many opportunities to advance.
Tuxedo has an extensive variety of benefits available to their employees.
The work environment at Tuxedo is extremely positive.
We are looking for you to join our production team. Visit www.tuxedo.com/careers to apply.
Sioux is the largest manufacturer of quality tarp and containment systems. With a corporate office in Yankton and 9 service centers, we will meet your tarping and containment needs. Gear up for harvest with our smart trailer line. Sioux smart trailer electric accessories help you do the job faster, easier, and safer with increased productivity. When you need to be sure, make it Sioux.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.